College, Raipur. I am going to explain the BSc final year IT Information Technology Paper 1 Amplifiers and Accelerators. Unit is 5 and the topic is Programming the Microprocessor. Here we are going to discuss some topics like the machine language, its advantages and disadvantages, assembly language, its advantages and disadvantages, difference between machine code and assembly language code, instruction set, simplified instructional computer, that is SIC, SIC machine components, arithmetic instruction in 8085 microprocessor, logical instructions in 8085 microprocessor. I would like to make one thing clear, that why I have taken it as 8085 microprocessor. We are going to learn about the instruction set. Means you have to write the programming depending on any specific microprocessor. So it is not clearly mentioned, so I have taken 8085 as the microprocessor. First, let us try to understand that what exactly the machine language is. The very simple concept about the machine language is that it can be directly understood by the computer. It means no translator is required. What is the translator? Like we have familiar with interpreter, assembler, compiler. These are the different types of translator programs. But whenever you write any code or the program with machine language, no translator is required. So the first point is it does not need any translator program. We also call it machine code, and it is written as strings of 1 and 0. It simply means that the machine can only understand the language of 1 and 0. The machine language instructions are always written with ones and 0. That's why no translator is required. When the sequence of code is fed to the computer, it recognizes the codes and convert it into a electrical signals that needed to run it. Means whatever the instruction that will be written in machine language, that will be converted to the electrical signals. I have written one statement here like 10110001111101. This is nothing but this is simply one type of representation of machine language instruction. So that has been written in 10 forms. Let us discuss about the advantages of machine language. It has only one advantage, and that advantage is that it runs very fast. And the reason is very simple, because no translator program is required to the CPU to translate the program. So it is the biggest advantage and only one advantage of machine language. Now let us try to find out that what are the different disadvantages of machine language. It is very difficult to program machine language. The programmer has to know the details of hardware to write a program. It means that the internal architecture of each and every machine, that one is totally different. So whenever you have to write the machine language programming or the machine language code, the internal architecture of machine should be familiar with the programmer, and which is a very difficult task. The programmer has to remember a lot of codes to write a program, which results in program errors. I have already explained you that whenever you are writing the program in machine language, it will be in the form of 1 and 0. And to convert each and every statement in the form of 0 and 1 is not an easy task. So there is the possibility of errors. It is very difficult to even to debug the program. Debug means if there will be any error, you have to find out the error, you have to correct it. But it is not so easy. It is very difficult to debug the program in case of machine language. It is even not very easy to learn, and it is very difficult to understand, right? No doubt it is very much efficient for the computer, but the programmer is inefficient, particularly in this programming. It does not mean that the programming is not done in machine language. Yes, of course, the programming is done, but the most important thing is that lot of concept is required simply to write the program in machine language. Secondly, let us take the example that we have already discussed in the topic that we will learn about the assembly language. Each personal computer has microprocessor which is known as the brain of computer, and even it represents the capacity of a computer, and the microprocessor that manages the computer's arithmetical, logical and control activities. It is very clear that we have learned, means all the students, those who are following this particular lecture, I am very much sure that they are very much familiar with the concept of arithmetical, logical and control activities. These are all done and controlled by the microprocessor. And each family of processor has its own instructions for handling various operations, such as getting the input from the keyboard, displaying information on screen, and performing various other jobs. We are having the different families of microprocessor, and it should be clear to all of us that the instructions for each and every microprocessor are different. So whenever you are writing the set of instructions for such type of microprocessor, they are simply the machine language instructions. But a processor understands only the machine language instructions, which are strings of 1 and 0. However, machine language is too obscure and complex for using in software development. If somebody will simply try to follow the machine language instructions to develop the program, then it is slightly difficult. It is very time consuming even. So another type of low level assembly language is designed, and that one is known as your assembly language. Sorry, I would like to repeat again that the another low level assembly language is designed simply to perform such type of task, and it is the symbolic code, and it is in more understandable form. What is the symbolic code? Symbolic code, it means some instructions are written in English, very easy to remember and recall, but it is easy even as compared to the machine language also. Let us try to find out what are the advantages of assembly language. If somebody is understanding the assembly language, it means that he or she or the programmer is aware of what? Aware of programs interface with operating system, processor and BIOS. Operating system, it means it is the interface between the user and computer. And to operate the computer, you need the operating system. You need the processor. The basic input-output operations are also required. So a programmer will be very much aware of operating system, processor and BIOS. Here, how actually the data is represented in the memory and in other external devices, it can be also very much clear. How the processor access and executes the instructions, how instructions access and process the data, how a program access external devices. It requires less memory and execution time. It allows hardware specific complex jobs in an easier way. It is more suitable for writing interrupt service routines and other memory resident programs. Overall, with this it is very much clear that for any particular computer, when you talk about its operating system, its processor, its BIOS, its instruction, its memory, its interrupt services. All these things can be easily written or controlled with the help of assembly language. Now, let us try to find out that what are the disadvantages of assembly language. If the program is very long, then it cannot be executed in a small sized computer. It takes a lot of time to code or write the program, as it is more complex in nature. More complex in nature, it means that you are bound to remember the specific command for a specific task. Further, I am going to represent you some tables. I have prepared some tables of assembly language instruction. From that, it will be more clear. Even it is very difficult to remember the syntax also. Lack of portability between computers of different makes means that it is not portable, and no SDK, system development kit. System development kit actually helps a lot to the programmer simply to develop the applications. But here we are not getting any specific SDK in case of assembly language. So this is also the disadvantage of assembly language. Now, here I have tried to represent the difference between machine code and assembly language. No doubt that many of you are very much familiar with all these things, but still I would like to represent that in case of machine code, the program written in machine language directly executed by the CPU, and the assembly language a low level programming language which there is a strong correspondence between the programmer's statement and the architecture's machine code. Machine code consists of 0 and 1, but assembly language consists of English statement. Machine code only understood by the CPU, and assembly language understood by the programmer. It means that you need the assembler to convert the assembly language program which could be understood by the computer. Machine code depends on the platform or the operating system, and assembly language consists of a set of standard instructions. Machine code can be directly executed by the CPU, whereas the machine language used by applications such as real-time system